What a morning this has been. I wanted to say what a night this has been, and I realized it is past 3 a.m. going to 4 a.m. And of course, with him, no sleep. We will not sleep until we get to see what is happening. And guys, guess what? After party drama is actually on point. Make sure you watch this video to the very end so you don't miss any gist at all. Hey babies, how are you all doing? Welcome back to Sale with Miciously Mimi where you get the gist. As it do waiting, as it hurt. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you here to subscribe to this channel, or are you still sitting on a fat long thing? Kindly push right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist as it hurts? Omo, it is the finalist party for a reason, guys, because a lot really happens today. Let's start from little, okay? Let's just start from a starting point to the very end, okay? I'll just try my best to gist you guys about the happenings right now because it is quite interesting. So first off, after the housemates, went to the party ground to dance, we're expecting to see the ex-housemates with the other housemates. But guys, guess what? Biggie actually sent the housemates to the normal party ground where they do have their party on a normal. And everybody was surprised, but me for one, I was not surprised because I knew for Biggie to have asked the housemates to have their photo booth at the arena, sorry, at the garden. That was when I knew that forget it, something would definitely happen at the arena. Biggie just want to, let the housemates ease their mind off that they are not going to be having ex-housemates, because all through yesterday they've been arguing about, oh, ex-housemate will come or they will not come. So that aside, yeah. So the housemates actually went to the party booth, snapped their photos and everything. Cross and Adekunle were the first to be there, and they had a conversation about Cross thinking Adekunle would win the season, and Adekunle thinking Cross would win the season. And then Adekunle was like, Cross, okay, no, Cross asked Adekunle, why do you think I would win the season? Because me, I feel you would win the season. Adekunle was like, it's all about his dream, Adekunle, Cross was like, please tell me about your dream. And Adekunle was like, okay, in that dream, it was just in the hotel, and then I was asking about Cross, and somebody said, oh, you mean Cross the winner, so that means already in my mind, I knew you would be the winner. That was what Adekunle told Cross. They just vibed, took some selfies, and that went over before they went to the party room. Getting to the party room, I feel disappointment in some of their faces, especially Sisi, seeing that there was no ex-housemate, nothing was happening, you know, and they were just dancing, drinking, vibing like their last party. Not until after Biggie called them that the party is not over. And this was like around 12 a.m. They now went back to the house. Biggie instructed the head of house to ask the housemate to gather in the lounge. And our housemate, already high, was asking the head of house, are you sure Biggie asked us to gather in the lounge? What are you trying to say? All those kind of thing. And Cross was like that he is not, somebody, he's not insane to have told the housemate to gather in the lounge, that Biggie actually asked him to, and then they were gathered in the lounge, and Baye started fidgeting. She was like, oh, Sisi, please, can you help me pack my bag? I think Ebuka will be coming into the house, because the housemates were actually thinking of what would happen. This one, Biggie asked them to gather in the lounge, so they were thinking Ebuka would come to evict one housemate. So Baye was like, Sisi, please help me pack my bag. I did not pack anything. I know I'll be the least housemate leaving the house right now. Please help me pack my bag. While they were arguing, having conversation about, oh, something is definitely going to happen, or is Ebuka coming to, evict one housemate, by pleading with Biggie, with Sisi to actually help her pack her bag. Then Biggie now announced that housemates, you all should go to the arena immediately. They shouted, those that jumped from the chair jumped, and they went outside, and it was the ex-housemates. Getting there, it was just sound of joy. Seeing Timi Dakolo, one of our favorite Nigerian musician. Yes, and when I talk about Nigerian musician, Timi Dakolo is actually somebody. He's not among the, shake huku or show your waist, your bobby on all of that. He's actually kind of on the music, gospel music. He's kind of his music is kind of full of positivity and all of that. So the housemates were so happy. And guess what, guys? Nigeria is 63 years today. Happy birthday, Nigeria. We'll pray for a better Nigeria, actually. Meanwhile, let's go back to the house. So Timi Dakolo actually made the housemates call the cake. From the other end, the ex-housemates were there with the knife. From the other end, the present housemates were there with the knife. So they actually called the cake, and they started playing with the cake, throwing the cake at each other, all the fun thingy, throwing the cake at each other. And then the party began. It was music, jaye, dancing all through. Guys, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I am actually tired because I have been dancing, partying, and also drinking with the housemates. It has been fun, fun, fun all through. But of course, I cannot go to bed without just telling you guys about what the happenings tonight because it choke. Anyway, starting from my observation from the party, kindly ignore the pictures I am using because if I had used the party pictures, YouTube will not allow me post this video in peace. So, starting from the party, the housemaid vibing, Baye and doyin, dancing from the far end, Venita and Adekunle gisting from the far end. First off, Angel and Soma were not dancing. I'm like, is this not the people I've been seeing, going on interview, showcasing their love? Shippers has already bought gifts for them, waiting they saw. But last time I saw them together. In fact, I did not just see them together. As the time was going, I saw them is also singing with Timi Dakolo. Guys, it was just all fun, like all round fun. The housemate vibing, ranging from Urel, we have Neo, we have T-Badge. Guys, it was just too much. But I just realized that T-Badge and Neo, they were not talking. At least beefing. There is a lot of beefing there. Alex was just acting the ignoring game, not talking to anybody. She was just vibing, dancing her thingy with Prince. Lucy dancing with Omashola. They were even looking like they had uniform. Shay Omashola, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Sholzy, so they were dancing all through. It was just fun. Kimopra was there. Initially, we saw a video of Kimopra and Fraud and all of that. The party was all vibe. The housemaid dancing, Baye was out there shouting, doyin, I became the HOH, Baye was so happy. Already, do not forget that the housemates were already tipsy from the party without the ex-housemate because they were thinking it's just party with themselves, until they Biggie asked them to go to the arena. So, and already they were tipsy, misbehaving. In fact, the bodyguard, as in Tony, which is the guard, really, really tried because the housemates ended up hugging themselves. Like the ex-housemate and the present housemate ended up hugging themselves. Tony, the bodyguard, was just trying, and the other guy was just trying to separate them. It wasn't easy, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, And then after everything, let's just go straight to after party, the housemates after the party started acting up. Of course, they are high, They went inside. They started off with Adekunle and Baye arguing. I don't know. Baye was like, "Excuse." Okay, Baye started with Cross. I'm like, "Hey, this girl don't hire you. This girl don't hire you. It is just a day, not even a day, half day to the finale." And the labor is high. Hey, God, she started, and of course, you guys know when the labor is high, how she start misbehaving. She start saying some words, telling Cross, "You think I would ever kiss you? You think I would come close to you?" All those arguments and all the unnecessary talk from Cross to Adekunle. Baye and Adekunle started arguing. Of course, I have seen that arguing coming for a long time because they've been having bants because of with their clear eyes. They never had arguments. So right now, because of Akko is in the system, they started arguing. Ileba was like, "I beg you people should leave me alone. You people have always painted me as a bad person." She started ranting. I'm like, "Hey, this girl." Adekle was like, "Who sent you before?" They were just arguing front and back. Sisi went up there to take news picture and as usual and started admiring news. Picture. And do not forget, during the party, Neo was focused on Princess. It may seem as though we're going to be having a Neo and Princess ship because Neo and Princess were just having conversation all through. In fact, I did not see Neo throw gestures on Sisi on anything. And also, on the other hand, after the party, Pere and Mercy started having their arguments. Mercy was like, "Pere, you knelt down there," as in Pere knelt down to Kimopra, because when they went for the party, you would also see the distance, how Pere shifted from Mercy, first off, because Kimopra is in the garden, in the arena, and then Pere was trying to get his guard. He knelt down and trying to send some, hi to Kim Opera, coming inside the house, Mercy do not find that funny. In my mind, I'm like, waiting this up. I thought the last time I checked, Mercy and Pere are just there. Nothing serious is there. And then Mercy was actually ranting, telling Pere, you just wanted to spoil my 2 years relationship, blah, 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 blah. She started shouting and she ended up saying something. She said, I came to this house to act as myself. I did not come to this house to act as a sheep. All this while I've been telling you guys that I have a man. Do you think there is a man there? I'm like, hey, did I hear well? Do you think there is a man there? Because I don't wanted to act all alone. I don't want to be in a ship. She started ranting and Pere was actually apologizing while Baye and Adekule was arguing at the lounge, at the dining. Pere and Mercy was arguing in the dressing room. Mercy was not happy one bit. Meanwhile, do not forget that White Money was not at the party. Where is White Money? That was the question. Everybody was asking, where is White Money? And of course, Mercy is one person who is looking forward to see White Money at the party, but White Money was not where to be found. Fraud refusing to look at Perez share a hurt with Mercy. He used to take her away from him. And guess what? After all the thinking, Perez and Mercy actually did kiss themselves at the party where Kimopra was and everybody was there. There was a lot of eavesdropping, there was a lot of talk, discussing in ears. Perez and Cross discussing their ears oftentimes, like saying some things to themselves. Doyin vibing from the other end with EK, she was just all vibe, and actually she was sending all the love to Baye, and then while Ilebaye was arguing and all of that with Adekule, the camera left Ilebaye and Adekunle the argument and went to Mercy and Pere, where Pere was apologizing and trying to tell Mercy to see reasons with him. While they were discussing and having all of that, Mercy was like, she's not going to have any of this anymore. That enough is enough. That Pere wants to make her lose a 2 years relationship. But at the same time, the same Mercy said she has no ship. Guys, I can't confuse like this, so I'm like, what did they happen? From the onset, I said it that this housemates that are claiming that they have a man. Some of them, no man they there. No man they there, because right now Mercy is not happy about what is happening with Pere and Kimopra. But the question is, do Mercy really think Pere will just get over Kimopra just like that? Kimopra that Pere has been crushing on since 1993. I don't understand this housemate, but I know the alcohol in the system, you understand? By the time Ebuka would ask them in the daytime about what they just displayed, they will be like, no, Ebuka, nothing deep. All of us go do all right. So, Pere was just apologizing, but next thing we heard is Biggie calling Ilebaye in the diary room. Biggie was not showing us Ilebaye and Adekunle conversation anymore. The last time we saw them was them having arguments, quarreling, Ilebaye saying they are always pointing at her to be the bad person and all of that. But Biggie did not show us any of the argument. Next thing we heard is, this is Big Brother, Ilebaye reports to the diary room. And then on the social space, people started ranting and start saying, Biggie, just tell us that this is your winner. Because how can you always call this girl to the diary room to keep her in check? Why not let her do whatever she want to do so that she would actually catch her third strike and then get herself going, In my mind, I'm like, hey, people, imagine all the fans voting all this week, and then on Sunday, the housemates going to get disqualification. How would you feel? Everybody want their fave to win, so hence they are wishing any other person to actually catch a strike or maybe go home so that their fave will have the opportunity to win. Meanwhile, in as much as we are talking about this house right now, I keep saying this thing here. I think Ilebaye should be very mindful of her alcohol intake outside of the house, because this is actually, the camera is on her, and seeing her take alcohol, we are seeing her reaction, seeing how she pick up quarrels anytime she take alcohol. The best thing for her is, even outside of the house, she should make sure she stay away from alcohol, because right now she is a big name. She is a big name, because lamenting and saying all of this because of she's high. If not that her and Sisi actually are in a good spirit right now, Sisi would have picked up on her too this night, and probably she would have gotten her third strike just on a Sunday. How would the Baye tribe feel? All the voting and everything, and Ilebaye got herself the third strike. How would you guys feel? So I think you guys should be praying for your favor, even in here and outside of the house, because alcohol is not her mate. I would not say it's with age. I think it's with her head. Her head is not taking the thing, and I think the best is for her to avoid it, the better for her, you know. So, guys, I said I should just you guys a bit about what happened in the party, though we would still discuss more extensively tomorrow. Not tomorrow, later on today, because it is morning. This is almost past 4 a.m. Me self, I don't tire. I want to get a proco on how the housemates are reacting. The party is actually lit. We saw some, distancing. So tell me, what did you observe in the party? Which of the housemates do you think is beefing each other? Of course, I noticed that of Alex and some certain housemates. So I want to see if you are quite observant. What do you think about the party? What do you think about the after party? Let me know in the comment section. Anyways, coming from Big Papa, Timmy Dakolo is on another level. Just hear vocals. Biggie, give Timmy Dakolo the money. Make them just announce the winner second and third tomorrow. Make everybody they go house. I'm not gonna lie Timmy Dakolo is just too much. The guy's voice, and I was just melting. I'm like, oh my goodness, Biggie really did well tonight. It is quite amazing. It is All-Star season for a reason. Guys, tell me, what is your highlights for the night? For the morning, it's actually morning. What is your highlight for the morning during the club? Because the club started in the morning as at 1 a.m. Tell me, what do you think about Baye and drinks? What do you think about what is happening? What did you observe about the housemates? Sissy got to the house and started lamenting. Oh, we were trying to greet Alex and she they ignore us. And Pere was like, I bet she should go. She should go. Almost post show go choke. If you have not subscribed to this channel, make sure you have done so that you don't miss any gist post show. Right now is a good night. Should I say good morning? It's a good morning from me to you all. Okay? I will see you guys later in the day. Thank you so much for sitting with me. Bye for now, darlings.